So, true story. I once told my host family in America I'm going to make myself, and they just stared at me like I was crazy. I meant to say I'm going to get ready, but yeah, total disaster. Have you ever tried to describe your morning in English and just completely failed? Today, Max and I are fixing that forever. Stay with us.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Thanks, Max. And yes, we are so excited today because we're teaching you 50 English sentences for your morning routine. And trust me, after this lesson, you'll never struggle to talk about your mornings again.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to describe everything you do from the moment you wake up until you leave your house. And the best part, these are real sentences that native speakers actually use every single day.
So whether you're chatting with English-speaking friends, writing about your day, or just practicing in your head while you brush your teeth, you'll sound natural and confident.
All right, let's dive in. Lily, where do mornings start?
Well, Max, they start in bed, obviously.
Right. So let's talk about waking up. The very first thing that happens every morning is your alarm goes off. You can say, my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Super simple, right?
Yes. Goes off means it starts ringing or beeping. So repeat after me, everyone. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Say it out loud.
Great. Now, what do most people do when the alarm goes off? They hit the snooze button. You can say, I hit the snooze button, or I snooze my alarm.
Oh, I do this every single day. I snooze my alarm 3 times. Max, do you do this?
Honestly, sometimes, but I try not to. Okay, so after snoozing, or not snoozing, you finally wake up. You can say, I wake up at 6:30, or I get up at 6:30.
Quick tip. Wake up means you open your eyes. Get up means you leave the bed. So you can say, I wake up at 6, but I get up at 6:15. See the difference?
Perfect explanation, Lily. Now try this sentence, everyone. I wake up, but I stay in bed for 5 more minutes. That's super relatable, right?
So relatable. Okay, next sentence. I stretch my arms and legs. When you first get out of bed, you need to wake your body up, so you stretch. Everyone, stretch right now if you can.
Yes, stretch it out. Now, here's another one. I yawn. You know that sound you make when you're still sleepy? That's yawning. I yawn a lot in the morning.
All right, let's move to the next part, getting out of bed. You can say, I get out of bed, or even simpler, I get up.
And if you're really tired, you might say, I drag myself out of bed. This means it's super hard to get up. I drag myself out of bed every Monday.
Oh, Mondays. Okay, everyone, quick recap. Say these 5 sentences with me.
1. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m.
2, I snooze my alarm.
3. I wake up and stretch.
4, I yawn.
5. I get out of bed.
Beautiful. Let's keep going.
All right, so after you get out of bed, where do you go? Usually the bathroom, right? So here are some sentences for bathroom routines.
Yes. First one, I go to the bathroom. Super simple. You can also say, I use the bathroom. Both are polite and natural.
Next, I wash my face. This is something almost everyone does. I wash my face with cold water, or I wash my face with warm water. What do you prefer, Lily?
I love cold water. It wakes me up. Okay, next sentence. I brush my teeth. Everyone, this is so important. Say it. I brush my teeth twice a day, or I brush my teeth for 2 minutes.
Perfect. And here's a common mistake. Don't say I brush my tooth. It's always teeth, plural, even if you're brushing all of them at once.
Good point. All right, here's another one. I use mouthwash. Mouthwash is that liquid you use to make your mouth feel fresh. I use mouthwash after brushing.
Nice. Now, for the hair, I comb my hair or I brush my hair. If you have short hair, you might say, I run my fingers through my hair.
Ooh, fancy. And if you style your hair, you can say, I do my hair or I style my hair. For example, I do my hair in a ponytail.
Great. And if you shave, you can say, I shave my face or just, I shave. Girls might say, I shave my legs.
Exactly. Now, skincare time. I put on moisturizer or I apply moisturizer. This keeps your skin soft and healthy.
And for makeup, I put on makeup or I do my makeup. You can also say, I apply lipstick or I put on mascara.
Yes, and one more, I look at myself in the mirror. Everyone does this, right? You check how you look. I check my face in the mirror.
All right, bathroom sentences. Let's practice 3 key ones.
1, I wash my face.
2, I brush my teeth.
3, I comb my hair.
Say them out loud, everyone. These are sentences you'll use every single day.
Okay, wait. Before we continue, Max, I have to tell you something. Most English learners make one big mistake when talking about their morning routine. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
They say, I'm brushing my teeth when they mean I brush my teeth every day. They mix up present continuous and simple present.
Oh, yes, great point. Listen, everyone, if you're talking about your daily habit, use simple present. I brush my teeth. If you're doing it right now, use present continuous. I'm brushing my teeth right now.
Exactly. So remember, habits equals simple present. Right now equals present continuous. Got it? Awesome. Let's keep going.
All right, next part of the morning, getting dressed. This is fun. First sentence, I get dressed. Simple and perfect.
You can also say, I put on my clothes. For example, I put on my jeans or I put on my shirt.
Yes, and here's a specific one. I choose my outfit. This means you pick what clothes to wear. I choose my outfit the night before. That's smart, right?
Super smart. Now shoes, I put on my shoes. Or if they're sneakers, I tie my shoelaces. Everyone, say it with me. I tie my shoelaces.
Nice. And accessories. I put on my watch or I wear my watch. You can also say I put on jewelry like earrings, necklaces, rings.
Great. And if you carry a bag, I grab my bag or I pack my bag. For example, I pack my bag with my laptop and notebook.
Perfect. Now let's practice these.
1, I get dressed.
2, I put on my shoes.
3, I grab my bag.
Easy, right? Let's move to breakfast.
Okay, food time, one of my favorite parts of the morning. First sentence, I make breakfast or I prepare breakfast.
Yes, you can be more specific too. I make toast or I cook eggs. If you don't cook, you can say I grab a quick breakfast.
Exactly. Here are some more. I pour cereal into a bowl. I add milk to my cereal. Super simple.
And for drinks, I make coffee or I brew coffee. If you use a coffee machine, you can say I turn on the coffee maker.
Ooh, I love this one. I boil water for tea, or just I make tea, and then I drink my coffee or I sip my tea.
Nice. And if you're in a hurry, you might say I skip breakfast. That means you don't eat breakfast. But that's not healthy, everyone. Try to eat something.
Yes, Max is right. Okay, here's another one. I eat breakfast at the table, or I eat breakfast on the go. On the go means while you're walking or traveling.
Perfect. And if you eat with others, I have breakfast with my family. So warm and nice.
All right, let's practice breakfast sentences.
1, I make breakfast.
2, I drink my coffee.
3, I eat breakfast at the table.
Yummy! Let's continue.
Okay, we're almost ready to leave the house. But first, a few more things. You might say, I check my phone. Almost everyone does this in the morning.
So true. I check my messages or I read my emails. You can also say, I scroll through social media.
Guilty. All right, next, I check the weather. This helps you decide what to wear, right? I check the weather on my phone.
Yes, and then I pack my lunch. If you bring food to work or school, you say, I pack my lunch in a lunchbox.
Great. Now, important things. I grab my keys, I put my wallet in my pocket, I charge my phone.
Oh, charging. You can also say, I plug in my phone if you forgot to charge it overnight, or my phone is fully charged.
Nice. And if you have pets, I feed my dog or I feed my cat. Our pet-loving listeners will love this one.
Oh, yes. Okay, and before you leave, I turn off the lights, I lock the door. Super important.
Definitely. You can also say, I double-check the door. That means you check it twice to make sure it's locked.
I do this all the time. Okay, and finally, I leave the house or I head out. You're ready to start your day.
Perfect. Let's practice these final ones.
1. I check my phone.
2. I grab my keys.
3. I leave the house.
Excellent.
All right, everyone. Now it's your turn to practice. We're going to do a quick role play. Imagine it's morning and you're describing your routine to a friend. Max will ask you questions and you answer out loud. Ready?
Okay. Question 1. What time do you wake up?
You say, I wake up at, say your time.
Good. Question 2. What's the first thing you do?
Maybe I check my phone or I stretch. Say it.
Nice. Question 3. What do you eat for breakfast?
You might say, I eat toast or I drink coffee. Tell us.
Awesome. Last question. What time do you leave your house?
Say, I leave the house at your time.
Perfect. You did it. That's how you talk about your morning routine in English.
All right, everyone. Let's quickly review the key sentences we learned today. Are you ready, Max?
Ready. Here are the top takeaways.
Number 1. For waking up, say, my alarm goes off and I get out of bed.
Number 2. For the bathroom, say, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, and I comb my hair.
Number 3. For getting dressed, say, I get dressed and I put on my shoes.
Number 4. For breakfast, say, I make breakfast and I drink my coffee.
And number 5. Before leaving, say, I grab my keys and I leave the house.
Those are your essentials. If you remember just these, you'll be able to describe your whole morning routine.
Yes, and remember everyone, the key is to practice. Try describing your morning in English every day. Talk to yourself in the mirror, write it down, or tell a friend.
Oh, and before we finish, stay to the end because Lily has one bonus tip that most English learners forget.
Yes, this is a good one.
All right, everyone, we are so proud of you for making it to the end of this lesson. Seriously, you're doing an amazing job learning English.
We really mean that. Learning a language takes time and effort, and you're here. You're practicing, you're improving. That's incredible.
Now, here's your homework. Tomorrow morning, try to describe your routine out loud in English. Even if you're alone, just say the sentences. It will feel weird at first, but trust us, it works.
Yes, and tell us in the comments, what's the first thing you do every morning? Do you snooze your alarm like me, or do you jump out of bed like a superhero? We want to know.
Great question. And hey, if you loved this lesson, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends who are learning English.
Yes, share the love. And here's that bonus tip I promised. When you're learning these sentences, don't just memorize them, use them. Say them while you're actually doing the activity. Brush your teeth. Say, I'm brushing my teeth. Make coffee. Say, I'm making toffee. This makes the learning stick.
Brilliant advice, Lily. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Next time, we'll teach you 50 sentences for your evening routine, so you'll know how to talk about your whole day in English.
We can't wait to see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, you're doing amazing.
Thanks for listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max,
And I'm Lily.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.